Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex, and this is going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream number 7. We're going to continue on with the Yellow Turban Rebellion campaign. It's going to be the Let's Play number 7. And yeah, let's carry on, let's continue. So we're leaving off here from a battle that just emerged in regards to the last episode. It's going to be He taking on Yuan Shu. And some of the events that sort of happened was we made peace with Liu Biao, which we were trying to take that iron mine because Yuan Shu had snagged it from him. And upon looking at the statistics and of viability, it looked like taking out Yuan Shu was, I think, decent to a certain extent, and then also getting out of that war as well beforehand. So I'm going to start battle. So yeah, 2,138 against 1,418. The enemy has inferior numbers to a certain extent. I am a psychic medium. I do communicate with spirits. They communicate with me. I am an open channeler. Hence the Psychic Wargamers name. And actually, I'm wondering if they actually do have in inferior numbers, considering what the spiritual aspect is. Because again, there is spiritual gameplay in regards to physical games, and other dimensional selves and things of that nature are potentially lending towards some of that gameplay when we interact with physical games. We got our 3 generals here. Yes, so Guoda, He-Man, and Xujai. And on our side we have what is it, 8 units of Yellow Turban Warriors. Got that shield and sword, light sword infantry, technically speaking. We got roll assault, good charge, and missile defense. We also got another 4 units of peasant archers, along with the peasant bowmen, and militia of virtue, as well as some sky heralds. I think yellow sky heralds. Militia of virtue got that pole arm, light spear infantry. And yellow sky heralds are those. Got the maces. Unbreakable. These guys are really good for if you want to be fighting down to the last man. They won't really break, to be honest. So really good for that. And we're taking on Yuan Shu, technically speaking. They got the leader of the faction, and he's just I guess he had a fortification built. I didn't realize that was going to be that, but that is the case. So what we're facing against here, it looks like we got some Jai militia. Multiple Jai militia, got 4 or 5 units that I spot. Potentially 6, 7 units. So 7 units Jai militia, and then we also got 3 units of archers. And 2 units of cavalry. And 3 generals. Got Yang Hong, Van Xiang, as well as Yuan Shu. And he's just sitting right at the city center waiting for the inevitable. So let's get a move on here, and we'll see how this battle develops. Bring my bowman up.
Seen! Move out quickly! Swords sharpened! Quick march! At the ready! Make ready! Make haste! To attention! Show them justice!
So I'm sending a few units, couple yellow turban swordsmen off to the flanks here from my direction. Right and the left, going to try and attack them on those other two entrances on the sides, sending most of my force against them through the southern it's western entrance. See, they're already starting to get pelted by the arrows. And so are we, technically speaking.
Our comrade is under attack.
Blot out the sun. My generals have arrived, and they are see in the distance, I am sending the flanks and trying to attack on the other entrances. They seem to be at a standstill here. They're not really hitting each other.
Look, the enemy run. Craven.
There we go. A bit of static movement. My men are getting crushed here. I got the 2 units in, but now I'm sending in more forces. Yellow Sky Heralds, again, not breaking, but just staying. So there's the proof of it. I'm actually going to try and send them back, because they only got 13 men left. I would like to keep some of the units alive. And, of course, 1 unit, Militia Virtue, and he went down. We are getting slammed here. Doesn't look. We might not win this. I don't know.
Archers, prepare. Strike your target. Stand ready. Strike. The enemy general is.
Enemy general has fallen.
They were no match.
So they are clashing. We're trying to make it through those entrances. And some of our units are fleeing. Not good. So maybe that wasn't the best approach to split those units up.
Rain down missiles. The time has come.
Looks like it's turning in their favor, sadly.
Make ready. To battle. Fight.
I was able to sneak just behind them, though.
Our warriors run. Craven dogs. Do not relent. Destroy them. The enemy general falls. Ha! Show no mercy. Swordsman ready. Attack.
So sadly, we're not able to take Yuan Shu down here, it looks like. I'm sending my bowmen. Most of my units have been taken down. The giant militia has emerged fairly victorious.
Blades, prepare. Attend. Kill them. Steel yourselves. Swords drawn. Unleash fury. Ready. The enemy warriors are running. Ha! Strike them down. To attention.
One of my generals, get him out of there. He just got out of there in time. If those arrows hit him, though, that might be the end of him. He's just making it out of here. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Get out of there.
Prepare. Hurry. At the ready. With speed. Swordsman. Strike.
I think I gotta get my generals out of there. Yeah, one of my generals. So we are retreating here to a certain degree, and they have emerged victorious, sadly. And our general is lost as well. Whoa. That was not good. Let's try this again. Just a second. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to do this one last time, I think. I'm gonna get another crack at this and emerge victorious. I think I'll try a different tactic if we have to do this one last time. We'll go to the quick save.
War grows bitter and enduring between you and your enemy. If there is no end in sight, then the people will grow weary of the protracted conflict. A swift and decisive end to this matter may be in your best interest. As the tide rises and falls, so too do the fortunes of warriors. Your army, having confronted...
So we're gonna try this one more time. Alright, so we get another try at this because of some technical difficulties. And this time I think I'm just gonna attack them from just send my entire army straight at the west gate. And that's what we're gonna go with. Send him straight at him. Our generals are going to be right in the lead. Arrow fire hitting our generals here, sending them straight forward. The first two are going to be emerge here. And they are sending their cavalry in, which is a strange move. A lot of enemy surrounding us here, the generals anyhow.
Stand ready. Steel yourselves. Ready.
And our men have emerged to support our generals.
Make ready. To attention. Do not relent! Strike! Do not relent! Show no mercy! Fight! You lack the strength to defeat me. Your words are as pathetic as you are! Swords!
Those bowmen are fairly pesky. Enemy general is gone. And with the generals right in the midst of things on my side, kind of playing spoiler in regards to the enemy units that are kind of blocking my entrance, it's going to create a morale issue on the enemy side here, and they're going to break. Some of them are already starting to. Yeah. The Saber Relish is the only thing kind of holding us back right now. And now they're gonna So they are breaking apart. I'm going to send my generals after the bowmen to get those bowmen away from us. So they're going to be shifting here. And hopefully not as much bow fire. So we're rushing right through the enemy gates. While my generals kind of attack the bowmen, giving us time to operate. And our bows are moving in too as well for hand-to-hand combat because we are running out of ammunition. Just this little wall kind of stopping us from getting to that city, that town center, fortress center. A couple other units as well, but not enough. And Yuan Shu in the middle of it, trying to play spoiler like we did earlier. Now we got archer militia hitting us from the sides. And also Jade militia from the front.
Our men have no ammunition. They cannot fire.
One of our generals is retreating.
At the ready. At the ready. Hurry. Move out quickly.
And I want to hit Yuan Shu here. I don't want him fleeing and getting another chance. So we're going to try and get him down. Enemy general is gone. And our general, the other one who was in trouble, kind of retreating, is recovering to a certain extent. Guoda. And we are marching forth this last remnants of the enemy here, trying to stop our advance into this fortress to get to that city center, that center. That flag's planted. I got one general left, I think, the Yangxiang.
Our men are running, the spineless cowards! Faster! Double time! Ready, bows! At them!
And we are, I think, in the win here, almost. Balance of power has been in our favor. We've got 1,200 to 600. So this engagement, again, it's a good show of tactics, because the last time we were playing this, sending infantry on the wings did not help. Ended up getting taken down by bow fire and not having the force to be able to move through the west gate.
The enemy warriors are running!
You can see they're starting to flee on all sides surrounding me, with the exception of the south. Yeah, south.
Make ready!
He-Man is still alive, but I want to get him out of there because I don't want him getting hurt.
Prepare! Stand ready! Yes, yes! Good!
And try and take the city center, and there's just this last remaining troops here. 2 units of Jade militia and the enemy general. But we're kind of attacking fairly heavily on that Jade militia, so I'm not going to be there for long. There we go, we're breaking forth.
Take heed, warriors! Sword to the ready! Blades! Strike! Stand ready! Hurry! Ready! Run! Our men are running! The spineless cowards! Move, move!
Oh no, my general's gonna get a hit here. Get in that, men, go in there. There we go. Perfect. He was getting hit. So.
Prepare! Attend, swordsmen! Take heed, warriors! Unleash fury! Fight!
We're still getting hit by bow fire. That one last bowman kind of spoiling this fun. There we go. Broke through one of the units. Now we're going to head towards that bowman. I'm still trying to take out that one unit Jai militia. And that seems to be the rest of the army. There's still that one last general, but all three of my generals are fairly beat up. So we're going to have to take them out without him, I think.
Keep it up! That's right!
There's my archers trying to take out one of the units on the left side here. And I've had quite a difficult time. You can see on a lot of Yellow Turban warrior, Yellow Turban archers on the ground. I am sending in swordsmen to help them though now.
Steel yourselves! Blades, ready! Attend, swordsmen! Run, run!
Fairly lengthy engagements here. That is for dang true.
Show them justice! Swords sharpened! Our men flee the battlefield! To attention! Swordsmen!
So again, we got these 3 units left now remaining for the enemy side here. You got crossbowmen, Jai militia, and another unit of Jai militia.
You have improved in my
Although one of them has recovered.
Attend! Attack! Do not relent!
And the enemy is not giving up easily at all in this one. Oh, there they are. They've fallen back now. 2 of the units, so we're able to get through. And victory. That was the end of it. And the enemy general flees as well too. Yang Xiang. Perfect. So claim victory. After I survey.
When justice triumphs, revelry awaits. It would be unjust to punish them. We have need of courageous warriors.
An uncommon talent. This warrior's trust and devotion in your guidance is unshakable, and they excel in spreading their beliefs among the people they fight alongside. This is a commendable and inspiring skill, and as such, they are recommended for a battlefield commission. Perfect. So I could attack again, and that might actually be... Oh, it is out of this... Okay, so it's out of the way. I'm unable to attack again for certain reasonings. Why don't you go to your march? No. Go to stats normal. So I got a couple, I can promote a couple units here. And let's see what we're going to go with here. Resolution. Vengeance. Abundance. Inspiration. And effortless flow. I think I'm going to choose inspiration again, because this one actually is really good. Plus 5 expertise, plus 3 authority, plus 2 enlightenment, enables encourage, and plus 6% income from commerce, faction-wide. Chase a bird and it will fly away, be still and it will perch nearby. We also have Yuan. I think I can also get another skill. I think on this one I'm going to choose focus, plus 5 resolve, plus 3 cunning, plus 2 enlightenment, plus 10% ranged armor piercing damage, own retinue, plus 10% ranged damage, plus 3% income from industry, faction wide. So that's what I'm going to do there. We are making a positive now in the monetary gains. In spring 195, we do have decent food production, and resources is fairly decent as well. And I am wondering if Liu Biao is still at war with him. He is still at war with Yuan Shu, so that is working in our favor, that is for certain. Going to diplomacy. Monetaries. I am wondering if there is like spiritual currencies throughout this game, and different kinds of translations regarding it, and things of that nature. There is. And does it have like a list, like just straight up over, like when the diplomacy tab, does it like expand outwards and have like already a list of the monetaries and different kinds of ways to, I guess there's different economic systems maybe too as well. At times there is. But, you know, it's also a video game, you want to have fun, you know, that is a true. I can imagine that there's probably different kinds of currency systems and things of that nature in the spirit, and to think about it like in ancient China, probably looks a bit different than what it is today. For some, but for some not so. Well, that is amazing. How cool is that to have like you know, sort of a historical currency that still is around from when it was back then. That's amazing. And so, I mean, diplomacy-wise, I'm guessing you can do a whole bunch of different things with those kind of currency exchanges in the spiritual aspects of this game and things of that nature. I mean, not a whole bunch of things maybe, but maybe. I mean, is it? You can, to a certain extent you can. It is. I mean, especially for you, you'd probably think it was amazing. Well, that is a lot. That's fairly decent. Friggin' heck. Alright, let's get a move on here. I don't mean to be erratic with the movement on my screen. Sometimes I'm in spiritual conversation as well. Let's see if we can get some monetaries from some of the different kind of the. I wonder if I got like ancillaries and things like that I could use. Huang Shao, I'm going to do equal. Okay, so we're going with Huang Shao.
Take a seat.
And we'll see what we can trade here. What kind of ancillaries we have. Okay, so we do have some ancillaries. Discourse of the States, Wooden Dog. There we go, perfect. It's 2.0, so what can we get from that? We'll try and get regular payments, 45. Oh, that's good. I like that.
A proposal born of integrity.
So, yeah. So that's decent. So we are making some decent there. I wish I could attack here, but sadly I don't think I can.
To arms!
So we would win. Upon recruiting, I think I might recruit one more unit here. We got peasant warriors, peasant spearmen, peasant archers, yellow turban archers, and men of the forest. We'll get one of those. And again, we are still at war with the Han Empire. I am wondering if there's a way for quick deals, see if we can make some peace treaties here. And Yuan Shu is willing to make peace. So I think that that might be the best, because I'm not necessarily looking to take Jade Mine. I wanted to take my mine back. So I might. I don't know. We'll see. I might wait 2 turns here, because it's right there. If I can take it, then... If I can snag his mine, and then get a treaty from him. He's got a small town with Liu Yang. That might be decent. Yeah, we're gonna hit the end turn.
We detest you, but this must end. You insult us.
And there is another attack, and he is attacking me this time, and it's fairly... That's strange how it's only a close victory. You'd think this would be decisive. 946 taking on 251. Okay, he taking on Yuan Shu again, and he is attacking, and he is injured. So there is a capture chance, fairly high on either. The enemy general's health are fairly high. Yuan Shu's and the others are not, I do not think. So we'll start battle. We'll see how we do here. You're talking, well, yeah. One of the things I was talking about in regards to currency systems was that sort of idea from, you know, the physical digital to the the different kinds. You know, I guess there's a depiction of physical to a certain extent in regards to this physical digital to a certain extent. So, I mean, I don't know if that's what necessarily was. I don't know. I think there was multiple aspects they were talking about to a certain degree. There is. What about karmic in regards to this, specifically within the confines of battle? And, you know, there's probably some who do consider karmic to be maybe somewhat of a currency. I know that it's more personal for others.
Prepare. March quickly.
We're just going to charge right at these guys, because they do... You know, they don't have too many, and... Oh, let's see here.
At the ready. Take heed, warriors.
And they are shooting
Your best
bows.
is not good enough.
I will crush you for this insult. Ready. Our comrade is under attack. Quick march.
How does Yuan Shu have that much health?
At the ready. The time has come. Fight. Attend. Make ready. Steel yourself.
General mad dash here happening. They're gonna reach it first.
Make ready. time, I will defeat you. Shut up and die! To battle! Ready, bows! Loose! Stand ready! Run! Run! How many have you killed? Not enough,
Ooh.
I think.
Go, 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 go. He doesn't have too much health. Get out of there.
How
There we go. Okay. Move my generals out of there. I didn't want him getting attacked too badly. Basically, on their side, not too many troops left. Seems to be that we're going to win this one fairly well.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards! Show no mercy! Great! Prepare! Do not relent!
Although it's fairly equal, because I got the generals.
Archers ready! Time has come! Prepare!
My generals is retreating.
Double time! Bow! Fire! Our men have no ammunition! They cannot fire! Blades ready!
Try to attack one of their generals, take him out. He doesn't have too much health left.
Archers, prepare! Attack! Swords sharpened! Charge! The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
And I'm going to send my enemy generals after him.
Swordsmen! Take heed, warriors! Ahead! Kill them! To attention! Prepare! Do yourselves! No mercy!
I will avenge my past.
And they are retreating now. Last two enemy generals retreating, and that would be victory. I am going to try and chase down Yuan Shu,
Our success looms large.
because capturing him would be fairly swell, but I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. Fast forward this just a bit.
The enemy general falls!
One of them, two enemy generals gone, and it just leaves one, and I don't think I'm going to catch up to him. So we're going to let that be, I think. Small little skirmish of a battle. Really, their enemy units were fairly scrappy. They did take a lot of my units, even just only having 200 to 300.
Celebration is due. Let the wine flow.
So one of the generals did pass on from it. Yuan Shu did get away. But now he is still in the vicinity, and next turn I will get a chance to be able to attack him. So I might move out He Yi's forces and take him out while moving Guada into Runin.
Time for prayer.
No, maybe not. And Ma Tang has declared war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion. My other ally. To a certain extent, that is not good. Chai Mao joined war against Liu Biao, alongside Liu Biao, my bad. And then he's taking on Yuan Shu, the same person that we're fighting currently. So,
A misunderstanding.
okay, so he's already gone.
My blade is poised.
I will try and take him out, and I'm going to delegate probably this one.
Break the spirit. Ever forward.
At least delegate.
We won with integrity.
Get some coin from it,
Now
and
let
one of the
us
generals
celebrate with abandon.
is not a problem anymore. Field surgeon, your general refuses to celebrate victory in battle while allies still lie wounded on the battlefield. Injured troops, 3 at a time, are personally rescued and carried on horseback to be treated before the general rides out to collect more. Sujai. Bonus experience.
Remain firm.
He is almost fully healed up here. A couple more turns. And I think I'm gonna recruit one more unit here. I want to go with Men of the Forest if there is that, and there isn't. So we'll go with Yellow Sky Heralds, I think. And also another Yellow Turban Warrior. So that brings us to that. And I think I'm going to turn this guy right around and go back to Runan, because that seems to be the best route. I have Jiangxia farmland and city, and we've kind of, you know, been there for a while now. Is Chai Mao still at war with me? He is not still at war with me. Okay, so that's a good thing. Quick deal, confirm. Peace. Anybody willing to go to a peace? We'll see. Next turn, I'm going to try and traverse to... Oh, so Liu Biao has now taken that mine. Interesting how this works. Okay, so... This is interesting. This is great. I think this is poetic. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sign a peace treaty with Yuan Shu. I think that's what we're going to do. And Liu Biao, I think we're going to try and take that Jade Mine from him. Just as he took that iron mine from us at the start of the game and caused all those problems. So that's what we're going to do here, I think. Fairly certain. Let's go to peace. Yuan Shu. Negotiate. Sign deal. Deal signed. So we don't have to worry about Yuan Shu now. And
Not you again.
And we can in a bit here, but I'm gonna enjoy this little less war in the next couple turns. So we can also buy something here. And I think military would be good. But the income one's fairly decent as well too. That gives us a plus 100. Alright, so I'm going to go Foundry. And we're going to hit the end turn. Trades gained. So we need more monetary gains here per turn, so I'm going to try and see if we can get some more funds going to the Huang Shao
Glad to see you.
and see if we can have any ancillaries to trade. And we do, clayfish this time, so go to the fish, confirm, and that's a plus 4.3, so we can try and request a payment, and we'll see how much we can get here. Perfect. Get about 1,000, 1053. Rose deal.
Rational minds
And Huang Shao is in trouble from afar. That is not good. Yeah, but he does have some decent force here. Going wrong. Who's Huang Shao? Oh wow, he's at war with a lot of different people here. Yeah.
Glad to see you.
I don't know what I can do. He's far away by the time I get there. Well, it's not too far. I could send a force to try and help him. But I'm still at war with a couple, 3 people here, and they're not... What Gongdu? Gongdu is still somewhere. I don't know where he is.
A middle ground can be reached.
And of course, he's not willing to do it now, but Huang Shao is sure as heck willing to do that. Last time it wasn't that way. Rebellion imminent as well. Jiangxia is about to rebel, so I can't really do much about it. I am trying to get back to Jiangxia in time, but I don't think I will, so I'll probably have to deal with the rebellion. And I really wish I could do a peace treaty with the Han, but I don't think that's a possibility, because they have amassed a decent amount of cities on the right side of Jiangxia and Runan. So getting my forces over there might be best. And I don't know if I want to... I don't know, maybe stealing this mine might not be the better idea. In fact, I might switch up plans. Instead of taking the mine, I might send this force and assist Huang Shao. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll leave it like that for now, and I'm going to start marching towards... I need to get past Cao Cao's territory, so I hope I don't upset him enough to declare war on me. There's not much I can do with... So we'll see what we can do here. I don't know if he's at war with Liu Biao.
Welcome. Take a seat.
I mean Liu Bei, sorry, Liu Bei, and he is at war with Liu Bei. He has a large force, and so does, what is it, Yuan Shao? Oh, this is Yuan Shao. That's Yuan Shao. Different. This is Huang Shao. I mean, he's got a pretty good force right here, but if it's his turn next and he attacks Liu Bei, then maybe. But it's sitting right next to his city, so we'll see how well that works.
Join us in our righteous war.
It's going to give me 2,000 against Wang Lang. Where's Wang Lang? I don't see him on the map, and he's inferior to my armies, so I think this might be a good deal to be true. Get some decent amount of coin, able to get some stuff.
Elevates the spirit.
Ooh. So I'm going to try and capture that city there. Well, not city, but farmland, I think, to a certain degree.
Deflect with shield, cleave with sword.
And there is a Han rebellion going on right at Jiangxia City. It's not going to be enough to take it, but dealing with it is needed. So I'm going to send my Guada downwards to deal with that rebellion, and I'm going to try and send He Yi to assist Huang Shao. And I'm going to see if I can build some stuff as well. Plus 80 more. would like to raise this city just up one more to a large city from city. But maybe this is better. Figurine carving workshop. We'll do that. Rebellion mustering. I'll get my troops over there.
We offer you peace. Take it or die. Greed is an ugly trait.
So they are sieging one of my cities currently, but I feel that I have the better forces there. I'm wondering what it looks like. I mean, is there already spiritual battles happening around in regards to some of the conflict? You know, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to be. We don't have to ask about, you know, true and... well, what's the gameplay look like? I mean, is it already certain kind of spiritual battles taking place beforehand, or they sometimes wait? Both. Sometimes there's different kind of spiritual tactics. You know, people lie in wait and then emerge. That sort of thing. It's like an infiltration kind of tactic, I guess. Because the way I look at it from like my point of view is like I see walled cities, but I almost feel like spirits, certain spirits, but in certain instances can like swoop down from the sky like some sort of birds of prey. I'm guessing there's like spiritual constructions to a certain degree in regards to some of it. Yeah, true. Alright, tolerate autonomy. So we'll try and get another one here. Inner reflection plus 10 enlightenment plus 10% character experience. We'll hit that one up. Simplicity. When scattered, becomes a vessel of usefulness. The holy man, by using it, becomes the chief leader. And true, a great principle will never do harm. Neville in it. Alright, so moving upwards through the territories, trying to get to Huang Shao. And I'm going to try and take that farmland kin from him to give Huang Shao an extra city. Maybe, because I don't think I'm going to go to war with Yuan Shao and Liu Biao, so, but I am at war with Tao Qian. And moving downwards, going to deal with that rebellion. We're going to at least get in the vicinity, so if they attack that city, it's going to be a different story with that huge army in the vicinity. Diplomacy-wise, still at war with certain people. There's quick deals, or anybody willing to go for peace. Tao Qian is, but I'm going to try and take that city, or that farmland. So, spiritual construction in the game, does it reflect really, like, sort of what the spirit society and that sort of thing, you know, what have you? Sort of. It can. Sometimes it's a bit, well, it's like this. I mean, you click, you know, well, I think it's more expanded, isn't it? Yes, it's more expanded. God, yes, but for some it isn't, right? Some of it's, I mean, I guess it depends on the dimensional overlap that we're talking about. I think there's multiple dimensions that have a certain kind of maybe spiritual attachment in regards to the game, and there's also ones in the spirit, isn't it? It's not necessarily literal attachments to the physical game, but rather, you know, another version of Total War. Is that true? True, to a certain extent. And that's... So we're going to hit the end turn, and we're going to see what happens with Jiangxia of the siege currently. We got a unit of Han just hanging out there, so we're going to see how that goes. And Huang Shao was attacked, so that was what happened. I wasn't able to get there in time, sadly. But I think I think I am going to try and attack Tao Ying, at least get that settlement under control. So we have a foothold in Penching. Is it Penching? Yeah, Penching. So we're going to get over there. I wish you could sort of create... oh shoot, Wang Lang is right here. I just stumbled upon Wang Lang, and that is not good. So I could actually attack Wang Lang instead. That was not good. Well, there goes that. I didn't realize he was that. So we're gonna try and form a coalition here with Gongdu,
What for today?
and it's gonna take quite a bit. So that's not gonna happen. That's too much. Too much money's. So I gotta be careful here. I don't want this He army getting slammed. But we might be able to take this small city here from Wang Lang here. I'm wondering if that's the only city he has.
Let us get this over with.
So we're going to take care of this rebellion. And that's going to be the end of that. It's 3,000 units taken out. A small force of 358. So, yeah, we'll start this battle here. Han Empire Renegades. Rebellion of Jiangxia. So we are going to have reinforcements, but I'm just going to charge forth because I don't think that they're going to have too much.
Our reinforcements are on the field.
We have Mike Su and Da Qiao. We're going to try and get them. Yellow Turban Warriors Captain.
I will defeat you.
So He-Man and Da Qiao are going to have a single combat here. They're getting pelted by arrow fire. There's not too many. You'd see the size of difference in the army, and they look like a ragtag group. So it is going to be... Of course, right around the single combat, you see these archer fire hitting the enemy units. And as my troops sort of sweep over... I do have a lot of archers, that is true.
Release missiles. Attend.
You can see a lot of archer fire hitting their enemy archers here.
The enemy run. Craven. Prepare.
And the single combat is working in the favor
Blades. Prepare.
of my general. He-Man is winning it fairly easily. My other two generals are chasing one of the other generals down, kind of trying to get him out of the mix. Mike Su.
Swords drawn. Strike.
I've sort of swept around the enemy unit here that's kind of holding it down. A couple spearmen and saber militia, and that would be... I think that's the end of this one.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards? Stand
don't know who is still left alive. Oh, it's the single combat that's holding it up. It's the last.
You are weak.
She's got like the Roman sword kind of thing going on. There. The menace emerged victorious. Victory.
Blades ready.
So we've crushed the rebellion.
Righteousness won today.
I think I might ransom actually. 550 income. I usually do that. This time I will. And they still have troops, so I might have to go over there and I'm gonna go over here and delegate. I'll delegate this.
When justice triumphs,
Mike Su is captured, and I'm gonna release
it would be unjust to punish
recruit.
deflect with shield, cleave with sword. Waver. Ever forward.
Jiangxia is back, and I've got 2 assignments here. I'm gonna throw some people on some assignments. Plus there, 12 public order. That's perfect. And we'll go with 75% income from commerce, silk, and spice. That's a good one too. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And in regards to Runin, there's already 2 people there, but they're just about to. This was what I assigned, was it? And with He, I'm wondering what the next turn we'll see if we're able to try and take this city. I don't know if we're gonna have enough forces to be true. It is a small city. It probably has a certain kind. Might be better just to move forward and try and take Pengcheng to be true. And he is attacking us, and it is going to be a Pyrrhic victory if we do. He has fairly decent troops. Mine are more ranked up, though. So I think I will leave this decision here, and I think we'll call it an episode. It will be good to see, and I'll make that decision when I come back to the next episode, whether we fight for the Battle of Pengcheng, or whether we move on and take the farmland. So yeah, keep it real, people.